I am going to do an unboxing of the Nintendo 3DS. I've never done an unboxing video before, so I'm going to have a go. So first I need to cut through the plastic seals, showing that it's official. I didn't need to cut them actually, I've just taken them off. I know this isn't the first one on YouTube because it's been released in lots of other countries already. Well, here's the book. Looks like there's a little present in there. What is it? Oh, for the Nintendo shop. Little things inside. See what that is later. New Plaza. Operation manual. Quick start guide, which is more like a poster, which I don't think I'll need. Important information for parents. I don't think my parents care that I have this. I'm 36. And my augmented reality cards, 6 of those. And that's the customer support. So let's take out that cardboard panel and see what's in there. So we seem to have a charger, pretty standard, and the console itself. Let's see. Let's have a look. Here it is, very shiny. Probably get lots of fingerprints on it. Yes, it does. It does look nice though. Let's take that off. And there it is, and you can see the camera. I'll leave that aside for a moment. And what else is in the box? Oh, the charging cradle. But I think you can probably charge it normally anyway. I bought myself some screen protectors. I always put them on, but the screen never really gets that scratched anyway. Keep your screen safe, that's what it says. So I'll try and do that. I also bought, oops, upside down. I also bought Nintendogs and Cats and Pilot Wings. And I'll try those out and then you can have a look and see what they look like. And I've also got a series of old DS games, an R4 card, some American games just to see how they play on the 3DS. So I'm going to open it up and turn it on the power button. Hopefully it's got some charge. Maybe it hasn't. Oh yes it has, here we go. So I'm going to have to go through all the settings. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, I forgot to say the stylus is at the back here. You just pull it out. And it's telescopic, so it extends and retracts. I was most excited to try out my R4 card, and unfortunately doesn't work. An error has occurred. Now I'm going to try one of my favourite DS games. It's Rhythm Paradise. Or Heaven, depending on where you live. So this is how it starts up. Try and not let all these things show. Well, that shows up quite nicely there. And it's nice how the game is turning in the distance. Well, the 3D effect is actually not very nice on your eyes. Let's see. Is it slow to load? I think it might be. That works fine. Just wanted to check that it would play some of my American games. Elite Beat Agents is it's a US game and it works. I've just opened Pilot Wings. Pilot Wings Resort. Booklet that goes with it. Club Nintendo points and things. Warnings. That's the inside of the game case. A bit different. Really lightweight. It's got holes in it. And the game cartridge is actually a different shape. I didn't realise that. Completely different shape. Sticks out a bit to the side. Right, let's put it on and see what happens. So that's Pilot Wings. I'm not sure how much of the 3D-ness you can see. 3D off. 3D on. Off, on. I think it really needs to be seen in the flesh to really appreciate it. It is really, really good, but I can imagine that looking at it for a long time would send you a bit crazy. So I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to try Nintendogs now. So here's Nintendogs. Dalmatian, not Dalmatian. What am I talking about? Golden Retriever and Friends. Same. Oh, I'm going to go onto the Nintendo thing and put these points on in a minute. Oh, look, inside you can see all these little dogs in all the holes. Maybe the holes are there for a reason then. Booklet. And let's see what this looks like. Put this one inside. Looks really good when you look at it actually. I mean, I don't know how much, you probably can't see how bloody excellent it looks, but anyway. And what's good is if you press home when you're in the game, it suspends it rather than closing it, but it gives you a warning telling you that it's suspended and you shouldn't take the cartridge out. And if you want to go back to it, you can resume, or you can resume or close. So I'm going to close it and just have a look. Would you like to close this software? Yes. Any unsaved data will be lost. Well, there isn't any anyway. So what else is on here? Let's just have a look across and see what we can find. There's the camera. Activating camera. Don't really. There's also the sound, the Nintendo 3DS sound. So that reminds me about the SD card. I've already got one I want to put in, because they give you one for free, so I need to take that out. Toshiba, and I will put in my Transcend memory card, SD card, and see if it picks up the songs I used to have on my DSi. Let's see if it does. Oh God, you have to set it up. The device inserted in the SD card slot cannot be used. Well, the one I had in doesn't work because I think those are M4A files, and I think this in the book, I've just had a look, and it says you can directly put songs on from your computer from a CD or MP3s, I suppose. So I suppose that's better. And there's Me Maker, a bit like the Wii, so you can make a Me on here. I'll have fun with that. Then there's AR games, the augmented reality, which the cards here, you can play some games with that. That'll be fun. And there's Face Raiders, which I've played at a Nintendo event, and it was quite fun, although you did look like an idiot shooting yourself in the air. The health and safety information that used to always show up on DS's and DSI's and XLs and all that is now a little icon itself, and you choose to see the health and safety information if you should want to. I'm sure nobody ever read that screen, so now you see it, if you can be bothered to wait. I suppose there's different precautions because there's 3D display precautions, and I can tell you it's not a nice feeling if you look at it. Quite interested in the system settings because I want to connect this to my Wi-Fi. I'll tell you how that goes too. I just updated the internet thing so it works on the internet, and I also put some songs on the MP3, on the card. I just transferred some MP3s and they got some little graphics. And they still got the shoulder buttons playing some extra tunes if you want to. After doing an update, I've just seen that there's this 3D Nintendo movie thing. Didn't know what that was. Close the suspended, yeah, blah, blah, blah. For a limited time it says, so I don't know how it will come off unless I update the system. So it's just a 3D kind of landscapey video. I think I can see the 3D-ness in there. Can you? Oh, look at the bear walking. It's like a game notes thing, so you can make notes on games when you're playing. If you needed to, this is good. So you could just write on it if you wanted to. And you can change the colour. This is red. I suppose you could just draw on it if you wanted to. Can't seem to get the internet. It says it will be available through an update, but I have been making my own me. Here I am. Looks exactly like the way I look on the Wii. So overall, I'm quite pleased. Well, very pleased with my 3DS. I think you just take a couple of days playing it just to get used to how it all works and get used to the way the buttons are and the little circle thing on there. I'm about to have a go at Face Raiders and see what that's about. So I've got to shoot myself. Oh, and Nezara was telling me where to shoot, so I know what to do. But don't I look like a moron? So, I think that's the end of my review now. It was just supposed to be an unboxing, and now I'm calling it a review. I'm not really sure what it is, but there we are. Let's turn this down. Bye.